Today continues our video series on 5 things you need to know before doing Whole30. Today we're talking about number 2. Number 2 is practice. We all know the common mantra that practice makes perfect. In the case of Whole30, practice makes success. And I'm going to tell you why. If you go into Whole30 having never done anything like this before, you're not familiar with the recipes, you're not really even familiar with the problems that could arise, the issues you're going to have, the irritability, the uncomfort that's going to happen in the beginning, it's going to be difficult. If you've never cut things out of your diet before or fasted for a meal, this is going to be really difficult for you. First and foremost, I want you to practice reading the back of food labels and familiarizing yourself with things that you need to stay away from with Whole30. That in itself right there is already going to get you in the habit of noticing ingredients that you need to keep out of what you're cooking and eating for yourself. Next, you need to practice making recipes. If you jump into Whole30 having never made a Whole30 approved meal before, it's going to be tough. I'm going to level with you. It's going to be tough. But if a month before you're ready to jump in and do the Whole30, if once a month you can practice 1 to 2 recipes that are Whole30 approved, boom, you could have 4 to 8 recipes that you're already familiar with, that when you're ready to do Whole30, you already know, and let me tell you, that's going to be awesome. Lastly, what I recommend you practice is using willpower. Be preemptive. Start cutting a few things out of your diet. If you really love dairy products, and you know that's going to be a struggle for you, try doing a week without dairy. Or if you have a huge sweet tooth, slowly start to wean yourself off of sweets. And I would even recommend 2 weeks before you do Whole30, cut the sweets out. Because then once you jump into Whole30, it's going to make your journey that much easier. So I hope you found those 3 things that I recommend you practice helpful. So if you're kind of on the fence about whether or not you're going to start Whole30, or maybe you're thinking about going another round with Whole30, and the first round wasn't as good as you want it to be, really consider practicing those things. I appreciate you watching, and if you think this can help anyone in any way, share it to them. That's why we do this. We want to help people get to a healthier place.